my little start. Good morning from Toronto, Ontario. Haven't done a video in a while. Probably, in fact, I haven't done a video since we ran the Toronto Marathon. It took me a couple days of recovery, but overall, as hurting as I was during that 48 hours after, I think we recovered pretty fast, I think. I'm glad I took it easy. Worst time ever, though. So we're gonna head, this will be our longest run since the marathon back in Toronto. We're here to pick up our son. We had to pick him up because I also wanted to catch the tail end of the CUPE protest that was happening at Queen's Park here. I'm a teacher and I support CUPE workers. I support all workers in Ontario, and their rights have been violated big time by our government. So we're here to support them, but we stayed the night. Now we're gonna go for a run. We're gonna head down to the lake. No, we're not heading down to the lake, are we? Kind of?
Not quite.
We're heading to Corktown Park, right? So that should, Corktown Park, and then we're gonna hit a trail. Maybe catch the tail end of some of the colors, as these yellows seem to be remaining, so that might look really nice down on the Don Valley Trail, and then we'll head from there, zigzag up to the, what's it called, Beltline?
I don't think we're gonna go that far.
Oh, maybe we won't even go that far. Well, we'll see how we do, see how we feel. Either way, it should be a good run. So.
I swear to God, I saw her the other day.
Oh.
We were walking in the Bristol or that street down towards thing, and I saw this older lady. She has a really big nose. I mean, she's kind of a unique looking lady. She's kind of she's kind of homely looking. And I saw her on the other side of the street. It was plausible because I know she's from fun. I have no idea where she lives. Apparently she lives in Admiral.
Oh, I wonder why anyone knows where she lives. Yeah, exciting. We are directly in the center of the U of T campus in Toronto, St. George campus. This is the famous Robarts Library that I believe is shaped like a swan from above. You can kind of see the head up there. It's currently reading week. So a lot of students are either heading out of town, heading home. There we go, there's Roberts. This is Baldwin Street, and we always love it in the summer. They have tons of different patios. Hey, this place looks new, hey, Brad?
We'll go later.
It's November 4th, 5th. That is new, that place. And just all sorts of little patio places, Asian centric. This one's another new one, right? We looked in this apartment when we were looking for apartments for Nate, and it was not at all very nice. Very, very rough. We did not like it, and we did not like the service. Remember how depressing it was? Yeah. What place? No, I think the pub is right over there. Oh, okay. Oh, El Cheapo? This is a nice view, eh? Oh, this is probably the pub you were talking about.
Yeah.
Sin and Redemption.
No, that one on the corner is different.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
Another
But look at how that. Look at they have the whole windows open. Hey, November 5th. That's awesome. Not the Genie. I'm sure it's not. It's probably pretty expensive, being that it's right across from the art gallery of Ontario. Here we are, Dundas and McCall. I believe. Isn't this the start?
On that side. Medium.
This was the start of that marathon. My last video. University Street.
I guess, yeah, we were right about there.
We must have been standing right around here, right around where Hilton is. Breaking news! What's the news? Gotta love it when the cars.
Rosalinda's still open.
Oh, I love Rosalinda. Rosalinda is a vegan Mexican. This car should not be in the bike lane. I'd like to go there again. I think they were closed for a long time, obviously, but really, really good vegan Mexican.
A lot of prices are.
Oh, very high prices. And the Assembly is a really good, fun restaurant. If you come into Toronto to check it out, they have a whole bunch of assortment of foods, beers, wines, craft beers, and of course right beside it is Google. But definitely worth checking out. It's fun. The Assembly. What is it? Wasn't there another name for the Assembly? Remember they had a different name? Look at this poor little tree, eh? They tried to save it. It's still hanging on. Yeah. See how it's like how our plants do that? You know, it's like stretching out, finding the sun. Property. Bay Street. Here's a place we've never stayed, the Cambridge Suites. I know. Must be old. This place. I love these old marble buildings. You never see that ever anymore. Yeah, but there's something.
It's also
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that one I saw, it was broken. It was a thick, huge, thick piece of...
It's not a block.
Oh, no, not a block. All these places are closed because I guess we're in like the business district. We're on George Street. There's St. George or George Brown campus right here, right in the middle city. George Brown, George and King. I didn't know we were turning. Downhill. Now there was another St. George campus up by, or was, sorry,
Yeah,
George
up by
Brown,
Davenport.
the one that was on Davenport, right?
Yeah.
That seemed pretty big, that one too. Like,
It also seemed newer.
I can't tell which one was sort of the main campus. I think that one might be newer, the one at
That one there is probably the
old, yeah, the original.
Right?
Yeah. I wonder what this place is. It says the making room. Is it a maker space? Or is it like some sort of craft store? For imagination making room. I think it might be,
Google it.
I think it's a, I will Google it, but I think it's like a maker space of some sort. Gotta check it out. Build. Look at the cranes up there. Look at it. Look at all the dust coming out. I wonder where the dust goes. Holy moly, look at this. Is this a pounder? Oh my god. Could you imagine that pounding? Wow.
I'm used to it around here.
That is huge. Remember when they were doing all the pounding? I can't even remember what it was by our house for a long time. So maybe something down by the bay.
The retaining wall.
But oh, it was the
same
retaining,
idea.
but it was the same. But you could hear it. I think it was even during the pandemic, and you could be like, hear it all day long. Bang, bang.
So
There it
it's
is.
not ideal.
Wow. There's two of them. What are they pounding?
I think it's for the foundation. You have to go right down to bedrock, right?
Like really, really far down. That's how they get
They probably
down.
do at least 4 or 8 of them or something.
Wow.
Put pride or something like that.
Look at these murals. Wow. Those are really nice. This might catch a picture of this. Nice. Oh, and looky, the Toronto Sun. Which, yeah, that doesn't look quite right to me either. This is actually a weird building for the Toronto Sun. It's like, where is it? Like, there's a LCBO. That seems to make sense, the Toronto Sun being beside an LCBO. So? My god, that guy from the Toronto Sun. What's his name? Kenny? No. Anyway. So, talking about privatizing, like actually believes, like in its whole heart, and is putting it out there that education should be completely privatized, that this is the beginning, and that they think, and like such lack of knowledge about, like, if he actually had any understanding of how education works, those systems actually are way, way, way worse off for kids. There's nothing often regulating them, right? Like, so safety.
See what this is, eh? The new subway line.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Cleanliness, even instruction. You know, it's private. It doesn't even have to follow a certain curriculum. So you get a lot of like right-wing, anti-LGBTQ, racist curriculum. Imagine the kind of society that would turn out after that. Man. Whoa, what a beautiful building. What do you think this was? Oh, it's a police building.
It's always been a police building.
Hey, maybe this is the police building they used for that show.
Careful. Look at this building.
Rookie Blue.
water section.
Yeah, it's clearly attached. Corktown Park. Yeah, it would be. All right, so this is.
I don't know where those people are.
I know. Well, no, didn't we go in there last time? I remember we were on that side because I remember. So we'll just yeah, we were on that side because I remember we came out of that bridge.
You know what? I think that's the trail. This is actually the river.
Oh, so should we go back?
There must be another road to get to.
You think? Because there's definitely a bridge. I remember being on that side. But then on that side, we're kind of confused because we are here. We want to get past those tracks. There's another trail over there. And we're just not quite sure. No, I'm fine. How to get over there. So we're gonna apparently there is a potential spot up here. I'm gonna ask this girl. Well, I could still ask her. I'm just gonna ask her. Here we go. At a bridge. Okay. Mill Street Junction. No, this trail's called the Dawn Trail, right?
Or not. I was the one. I guess we must have hit it.
Sorry, I had to have like underneath the bridge, you can see that's the subway, as Brad just showed with me. And this path is awesome. So definitely very well used. So I hope you get a chance to check it out. It's not very difficult to access from Toronto, from downtown Toronto. But how far are we right now? You have the watch on.
From where we started?
Yeah.
Just nine and
So
a
we're
bit.
about 9 kilometers from U of T area.
Well, no, we're not. Now we're like 4 or 5 because we did a big loop, right?
Oh, right. Okay. So.
We're like maybe 4 kilometers from Nate's place.
Oh, from that spot.
Straight
Yeah.
that way, right?
Yeah, because we're headed back now. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's how much we've ran so far from when we first started. But yeah, so that's the bridge. Now we got to figure out a way to get back up, and then we're headed that way through back into that neighborhood. So we're now at the Evergreen Brickworks, and it's a pretty nice looking market they have in here. We're not going to go in, it's a little crowded for us. We don't have our masks on, and the COVID cases are pretty high right now, so we're going to keep away from the people, but yeah, it looks like a pretty nice spot. It's nice it's open air. So we're going to head up to the trails, which is this way, and then kind of circle our way back into the downtown Toronto from here. Yeah. So we just were finished, where we're just at the intersection between the Dawn Trail and then where the Beltline Trail begins, right? So kind of intersecting that spot, and then we came up into this park, Chorley Park. Anyway, I'm going to catch a little bit of the fall, amazing fall colors. Such a beautiful day. There is so many people out and about today. It's just such a nice spot in Toronto at the moment. So we're going to head back to the city, and it was a really wonderful run. We're going to end up at about maybe 18 or 19 kilometers in total, but we didn't take it hard. We took it fun and easy, and enjoyed the run. And maybe we'll see you on a next adventure.